Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential steroid rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Bilbao have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. And it's played forward. He goes long, cut out in the nick of time. Bilbao from the early advantage. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's going after it. Oh, real danger here.
Valencia have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Hoists it high. Well played, he saw that coming. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out to the right. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Bilbao are leading with half-time drawing close. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. It's come through, going for goal! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bilbao have a couple of goals without reply. That'll be the last act of the first half. If we review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bilbao are in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Already up and running for the second half. Just brushed off the ball there. Now a chance to break. It's being played forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Keeper sends it forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dashing forward at pace. Valencia keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Gets good distance on it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 2 changes being made right now. Kluivert plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's nice. And the counter is on. Llorente. Now surely, and he's on his way. And here's the chance to counter. Gets wrestled off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kluivert! Valencia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Plays it out to the flank, and it's got through. Two minutes to be added on. Stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Up to meet it! And with that, the final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Good clearance and very necessary. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets on the end of it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Duda dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Look at the defender bombing forward. And a header! And he's cut it out. Shoots! And it's played forward. Now can he finish? Oh, great ball! Great challenge, time to perfection. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Málaga clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, he's missed it.
Málaga are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Has a pop! They scored!
Málaga are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a hit! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It away. Has a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Nene. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Vitoria-Gasteiz have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Jesus Gomez. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Oh, real chance! He's had a goal! In it goes! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Málaga themselves a 2-goal cushion. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It could be in here. Some good stubborn defending there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. He's got options out wide. Great lead! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met.
And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. We look back on the game then, Jim.
Malaga won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. San Sebastian have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So off we go then. Hoists it forward. No, too much on it. Forward it goes. Up for the header! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve? Well, and the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the ball is out of play. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Tries a shot! This could fall anywhere! From behind for a goal kick. Colaccini. And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Plays it long. Out of play for a goal kick. Great strength on the ball. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Put a stop to that. to get it forward quickly. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. San Sebastian head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Quite a cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. That's not going to make it. Oh, real danger here. It's come through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played forward. Colaccini. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looked long this time. Delightful ball. Gets it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
CORUñA merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's on his way, goes for goal! Well positioned to make that interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
San Sebastian certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We're on the way. He's looked long this time. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Has he picked him out? Goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There's a pop! You can get that clear. Well, they could break here. Beckham. Guti. Ronaldo! It's in! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Gabi. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It over to the other flank. Maxi Rodriguez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Guti.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gabi. Tries to switch the play. Gabi plays it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. In comes the cross. Has a goal! And he's there to make a great save. Well, that... It's half-time.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the frontmen for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Guti. Danger averted for now. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he just whacks it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's a loose ball. Maxi Rodriguez. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's gone for it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He gets past his man. Good ball. Chance! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
So that's two now without reply. Maxi Rodriguez. Looks to thread it through, and he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Managed to get it away. So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Madrid won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon. Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. And that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already... He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus. But this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Cadiz take the early advantage. Plays it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's a long ball. And he's there to cut it out. They've managed to get it away. Silva.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fernando. Cadiz scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Play for a throw. Silva. Out to the left it goes. He's got the ball, he's got... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Vigo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Fernando. Over to the left. Battles to win it back. Back to the keeper and try something new. And the through ball is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. So, both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Could be thinking about a shot. He's gone for it! Knocks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Danger averted for now. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's got through. Up to meet it! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Massive leap! Tries to get it clear. Cadiz put it back again. That is terrific skill. Forward it goes. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets it back.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's played forward. Off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, that's where he wants it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Cadiz definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Zaragoza have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tries to locate someone up front. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back, goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try. Santander have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Sergio Garcia. Chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuts it out. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well read, he sorted that out. He's gone for it! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So, there's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Zaragoza, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Zaragoza really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Trying to get there. Milito. Great challenge, time to perfection. Away from immediate danger. Hoists it forward. forward it goes.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
He's making good use of his strength there. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Gets it back. Pumps it into the area.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Milito. Sergio Garcia! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Santander are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Zaragoza just have to run down the clock. Beautifully done. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings it to a close. Zaragoza, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is. No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Oh, shooting chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And the shot! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Tries to dink it in. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets it back. Out to the left it goes. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Aimed in towards the centre. Good idea, just poorly executed. And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It is quite a run he's making here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
looking to force his way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Has a hit! Cleared without complication. Now surely! Over to the left.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Looking to break out here. Played into space out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cuts it out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, and that was enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and...
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Looks to clip it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Salvino. Forward it goes.
Pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Pamplona have an early lead. Good start. That's too long. Pamplona scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that has been clubbed away. Over to the left. Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hoists it forward. Belletti. Van Bommel. Belletti. Triol. And it's played forward. Chance to break. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Raul Garcia. Pamplona are in control here on the brink of half-time. Gets it back. Salvino. Triol. Van Bommel. Belletti. Half-time, so there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first half thoughts?
Oh, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in this manner too, and this is by no means decisive, and there's plenty of time left to get back into this.
Pamplona head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And they're already back underway here. Pamplona carrying a one-goal lead. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper sends it forward. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Shot goes for goal! You can get that clear.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Now the counter. Gets the better of his man.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, going for goal! They scored! And this is getting better and better. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So that's two now without reply. Marquez tries to get it forward quickly. It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
What a... Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. And they win it back again. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out to the right. Has a hit! Decent enough try. Shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Pamplona made victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Hoists it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He spotted the run and played him through. Shot a goal! In for the pieces!
Villarreal have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Good ball. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
And it's played forward. Cazorla. It is deadlocked.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a brilliant interception.
Villarreal have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and
he's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes.
Luis Garcia.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Luis Garcia.
He's in space and looking for options. There's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team-up, and the work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Villarreal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Rodriguez. Cazorla. That intervention was very necessary. And here's the chance to counter. Riquelme. Chance! He's got away with one there. Gets it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Zabaleta. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Hoists it forward. Cazorla. Quick cut. Cazorla! It's anyone's ball. Luis Garcia. Going through. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, good take and a good... It goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And that could well be the winner!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Just to locate someone up front. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Guti! And a second time! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Going for goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Villarreal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
What a ball! Has a hit! Managed to get it away. And time is up. Villarreal in victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, real danger here. Has a hit! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Adriano. Surely a shot. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The breakthrough strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. And he's going long. And he heaves it forward. Shot! It's in! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets it upfield.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well,
going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going direct. Found his man. That's a... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Adriano. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Great run on the overlap here. Now he's gone for it! And the referee brings the first half to a close. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponent. That intervention was very necessary. He's had a shot! He's scored! And they're back in front! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Sevilla get themselves into the lead. And there's a long ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Daniel Alves. More than... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Getafe are making a change now. Plays it out to the wing. Foot in. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Ball stands firm, and it's bounced out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Adriano. Daniel Alves. Oh, he's been flattened there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sevilla are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's on a plate, he's had a goal! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Defending of the desperate variety. Away from immediate danger. Big chance!
Getafe need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Decent progress down the left. Going through. Adriano. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Gets it back. And that's that. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Getafe never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank